Hello there. I'm naming this video like mother like daughter, and I'm doing this for Mother's Day. It's a little belated Mother's Day, but I'm still doing it. This is the second time I'm making it. I need to make a little improvement, so I'm going to try to get this done in the next 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, this is an interesting profile. This woman's name, if you look here, is Elena, and I met her originally. I didn't meet her in real life, but I started talking to her in 2011. And I don't talk to single mothers. I'm just not interested. I do not want to have a single mother. But she's somebody that I would talk to every once in a while. And she was just interesting. She was fun. It was good conversations. But, I would never chat with her. I didn't get any gifts. And I only use my membership credits. Like you get for $100 you get 50 letters, replies. I only use those kind of things with her because I was like, I know $1 is going to your agency. I'm not gonna. This isn't real. But I do like talking to you, and she looks great. This is her shorts, and you'll realize in just a second why I'm pointing this out. She looks great, and she didn't look this way 4 years ago. She's looked better and better every year. And I'm really impressed. I was like, why the heck did this happen? Why do you keep on looking so good? Because most women look a lot worse over time. You look better. She does. She looks a lot hotter every year. So, I have always stated, if you cannot confirm a woman's information with Odono or with VK or Facebook or someplace else, do not talk to her, because without a doubt she's banging somebody. And with this woman, I could not find her information for years. So this March, I don't know what it is, but sometimes in the middle of the night I get like these just like visions, like this is how you get her information. And I figured it out how to get it. So I'm going to show you some more information about her. Here she is on another site. This is Elite Bride. This is one of her photos there. Again, she looks great. She looks wonderful. And then if you go here, Toplop, she looks great. Now these are her shorts again, and this is the white top. She looks great. Wow. She's 36. Her birthday is June 25th. This information used to be on Dream Marriage. They got rid of it, which is stupid because you could find it someplace else. But I basically, in March, just with inspiration, after 4 years, I finally found her profile. And here it is. So I got her name from here, and I got her daughter's name. Figured out who the daughter was. And I went through here, and I found her also on VK. Here she is on VK. And she's stunningly beautiful. She is. I gotta admit, she is very, very beautiful. And the amazing thing that I also found through the photos was her boyfriend. Her boyfriend is right here. And I actually wrote her a letter back. This is Elena right there. And this is her boyfriend. And her boyfriend's photos were all over Odono. And I said, you have a boyfriend, I wish you good luck. And that's it. And she never wrote me another letter after that. In fact, her daughter was also on Dream Marriage. And within the last 2 weeks, her daughter information was erased. And one thing I want to say is the reason why I couldn't find her information on Odono or VK was that before, the country that she was living in was labeled as Switzerland. And Louisiane, I forgot what it is. I just remember LUZ was the first 3 letters of the city, and the country was Switzerland. And she was purposely making it impossible to find her profile, so that you would have to talk to her on the dating sites. She was purposely devious. And if you go through and if you look at her information, and she has an Ask FM account. Here it is Ask FM. She's talking about, good, high-quality stuff in life. And she's living in Bierdansk. There ain't shit in Bierdansk. It's in the middle of nowhere. Ugh, man, there's ocean, but there's just nothing there. So she likes good quality life. If you look at her photos, look, I mean, she's eating well. If you go down here, hold on, here it is. You know, she takes pictures of her food. That's pretty good. I don't eat like this, and I make so much money, it's disgusting. I pay more money in taxes than many of my friends have gross earnings. So, I mean, she eats well. I don't eat this way. I'm like, how you doing this? Well, it's because she has a boyfriend and she's on here, not looking for love, but she's talking and she's earning money from here. This is the way it is. And of course, you can't find her profile. You can't find her information. Before, about 2 weeks ago, she knew that I had found her. Because you have guests up here, so she knew I had found her, and she must have gotten scared. And she changed all information, but she didn't do it sufficiently. So I couldn't find her profile on her daughter's profile is. Hold on, this is her daughter right here, Alexienko, and here we hear again, Alexienko. The woman's name is Aliona. If written here is written Elena. But just so you know, in linguistics with Slavic linguistics, for Elena, you can write it as Elena, Elena, or Aliona, and the yo here. This is actually many times it has two little dots over it, so it could be either a or yo, and if it's yo, it's written as either yo or io. So there's I think 5 or 6 different ways that you can either say this name or write this name. It really depends on how the parents do it. So she can very well say Elena here, and again here it's Elena, and here it's Elena, and again on the sites it's Aliona, and here it's Aliona, and that's just fine. There's nothing wrong with doing that. This is how they do things in Belarus, Russia, and Ukraine. It's not a lie. But in this woman's case, she did it to make sure that you couldn't find her. I guarantee you, without a doubt. Oh, here you go there. See? How she writes it, Alyona, so that's Y-O for this letter. See it, E, and it has 2 little dots over it. Yep, that's how she did it. Anyway, let's go to her daughter, Zalina, okay? And Alina used to be on Dream Marriage, but she's still on this site. This is Generation Love. Elena, her mother, used to be on this site too, but she closed it down because she found that I had seen her on here, so she closed it down. Now, if you go over here, this is why I was talking about the shorts. Here are the shorts. See? Mom, these are the shorts. Okay? So, daughter and mother can wear the same clothes. Here's the white top. Okay? There it is. There's the white top. That's impressive. I just want to say, hats off to the mom. I'm like, wow. I just want to say, hats off to you. You're keeping your body very well in shape. You actually look better than your daughter. That's amazing. Good job for you. Few women can say, again, 36 years old and they're looking better than their daughter. The photo that used to be that her daughter used on Dream Marriage was this one. This one was on there. Yeah, this one in particular. I remember this one for sure. It was on there for a long time. And if you look at her daughter's profile here again, Vlubliona, that means in love. She has a boyfriend, and her other profile is on Odino. I'm not going to go look for it right now. I don't feel like it. But her other profile on Odino actually had the picture of her boyfriend and her together. Okay? So basically what happened here was that the mother told the daughter when she turned 18 that she could also have a profile on the dating sites like the mother does and still date somebody in Ukraine and be romantically involved with them, put out all you want, look good, have a great time with this guy. It's okay. And you can steal money from American men, and that's just fine. You can take all the money you want from the men. You can flirt with them. You can make them like you. It's okay. As long as the money keeps on coming in, this is a form, this is an acceptable form of living. This is an acceptable form of doing life. Again, here it is. 10/27. Make sure you get it. Here it is. October 27. There it is. I mean, you can't get much better than this. This is perfection. This is, if you want to have want to do some further checks, Alina, right there. See, there it is, green there. Let's go to her friends. There it is. See, perfect. There it is. There. Boom, boom. She's on the friends list. There it is. That's the daughter. Okay. So what does this show? This shows that this is an accepted culture. That this kind of way of generating money is acceptable way of making money and of earning and of having a salary in Ukraine. This is very deeply ingrained. You wouldn't find shit like this like on Match.com. You find some crazy stuff, but this is pretty bad. I mean, this is specifically like mother telling the daughter, hey, if you want to make the money, this is how you do it. This is acceptable. This is how you make it through life. And it's okay to use people. It's just fine. Go ahead and do it. And, you know, if I could have Ariona in front of me, and if I could just talk some sense to her, I would look at her and say, look, I know that you are a sweet woman, and you got beat up by your husband, and you gave me some very graphic information about that. And I totally feel sorry for you in that way. Respect earned, and you took care of your daughter, and you take care of yourself, and that's respectable. I mean, that's you have some degree of sense and self-respect. Then why the hell are you doing this? Because you should know better than to be doing this shit on the dating sites and having your daughter doing it too. You know better. This is not the way you're supposed to be doing things. And you're making yourself and your daughter look stupid. Okay? You should know better. What you're doing is reprehensible and just not the way things are supposed to be. You're a single mother. You know, I mean, how many men can just say you're nothing but basically like a fuck toy? You know, that's it. And you're turning this around and you're trying to be, you know, respectable, and you're not. You're just as bad as anybody else in Ukraine, and you're using this as an opportunity for money. And this isn't your brother. This is your boyfriend. You didn't write to me anymore because you felt guilty. That's exactly correct. You did. All right. So this is like mother like daughter. Hope you enjoyed this. I'm going to upload it, and have a good day. Bye-bye.